real life together for may not be the first nor last time.
Yeah. Jojo's just giving me shit about my hair.
I think you look great. You pull off the emo bang fucking well. I can't do that shit. I look like a poser when I do. Serious. So we have some thoughts for today.
Yeah.
Um,
See if I can get this.
What do you mean by explain the series? Are we just gonna have like a logo making series, or?
Okay, so the entire series is the rebranding stuff. So it's not just the logo. It's like our website. It's the merch. It's things like our Twitch stuff and like
the YouTube. Just our rebrand / expanding and using the tools that are in front of us this time versus being hermits.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Actually making use of our social media.
Hey, we did not do anything. Again, being medically bound to other health and other things from between the two of us, yeah, a little difficult there.
So. You know, going in, every, 2 months for an MRI?
Yeah, we were not having a good time. Okay.
So, yeah, we're going to start with the logo. We're going to try and figure out GIMP. Because...
Yeah, that's going to be an experience together.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear JoJo. Let me just...
I keep looking at the doodad over here, and it seems to be picking me up. I could just be quieter, but again, if I talk at, a human tone that I do like if I'm at work, we're fine. We should be good. I hope.
Hopefully someone will just yell at us if they can't hear you.
That would be so nice. So, you want to pull up the shame photos?
The shame
Okay. Realistically, they're not the worst, but they're not the best.
Yeah, this is... Okay. Full disclosure. I... No graphics understanding. Not a graphics artist. I just opened up the Adobe's suite 1 year, and this is what we had. I put it together. I spent maybe 5 hours.
Yes.
And again, I was
colorblind.
Not fully colorblind, but definitely did not have full color grasp. I was limited to mostly blues and purples.
I just remember most colors.
Yellow was pretty much non-existent.
Well, didn't you also say looking at certain colors hues made your head hurt?
Oh yeah, no, full on red was painful. Especially bright fire truck red was just painful.
Wow, that sucks because there's red everywhere here.
Yeah. It was just
so if I just click on one of them, will it pop up in here, or do I open it again?
You have to right click open with GIMP.
Okay.
And it'll open another.
Oh, so it's putting it up in a hotbar. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Love that. So this one also. I'm just gonna right click. No. What? Yeah. Open with GIMP. I'm learning. What?
Oh. Keep.
Okay. So this one's the favorite between the two of us.
Yeah.
Where'd the files go? That one?
Yep.
Thank you. So those two. Oh my god, I forgot about this one. Sorry, I didn't take over.
Yeah, you're good.
Just.
Sure.
What?
Yeah, and then all these.
Yep. Nope. That's what I'm doing.
We hate the splashes. They were.
They're bad.
they were an experiment. Um,
Got wrong.
you have to
Oh, sorry.
um
Wow, this is so weird to have like an actual monitor that works, and then all of them.
yeah, the Hat Splash logos we were trying to use for one putting on hat merch, but two using them for banners because they also happen to be in a scale that worked in
Whoa.
like
That's so big.
um like the YouTube banner.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that.
It it has a weird scale and not always working, even though you would like set the scale to YouTube's scale. It would still be like, this doesn't fit, and try and like have you clip it down. It was weird.
There was a lot of resizing and having to crop and then fix the layer behind it because the image that was behind it was the one that was graphically too large. I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyways, this was the first one.
Yep.
That you spent 5 hours on, and then we have it in white, black, which is the favorite, but again,
it's super busy.
It is. Again, this is what you came up with, and we rolled with it because again, I have no graphic design anything. Okay, and this one is just busier. Like,
yeah.
Why? I understand, but why the guitar? I get it. It doesn't serve us anymore. And the splatter.
I think we went with the guitar because at the time we were talking just music.
Yes.
But we've evolved to wanting to do all live production. Like, we want to do things like poetry reads. We want to do things like the esports type stuff. We want to do things. We wanted to do drag shows. We want.
You would let me have drag shows?
We've talked about it.
I know, but you said because of certain funding, we wouldn't be able to, depending on it.
Fuck.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Fuck it.
Sorry. Learning this live is amazing. Okay. No, keep talking. I'm listening.
Let's do drag shows. Drag brunches, stuff like that.
God, yes. Making like, space for people that.
Like, fuck it.
No, I get you. But to be quite fair though, I know I want to have a space where it's something that we can have our events at, because I know you like a particular kind of music. I like my own kind of music, and it would just be so much easier if we could just control everything like I want us to.
Right. It's like I want to have this thing where like we can just have our scene come in, do their thing, and it not be a big deal.
Yeah, not like the obligation I mean, still use artists if they're on a touring ski or touring line and stuff like that. Come when it's convenient,
right?
Ish,
but it's like they're coming home.
Yeah,
and it not be a big deal.
Yes,
right. But oh no, is my camera is doing its thing, and it is my thing being difficult.
We're frozen in time.
Of course.
I mean,
the GoPro is just gonna be a little bit.
One of our streams, if something didn't go wrong, I think almost.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. I love that we both had a burr face.
Okay,
the beeping of death. So
let's restart the camera.
I mean, again, what good live stream is ever? I mean, I can't say anything about that. I know like Hassan and like Sea Dog and a bunch of flesh tubers that. I'm sorry. What the fuck was that?
Stupid little.
Oh, I thought it said fickle stick or like official stick, and I'm like, what in tarnation?
Where is
This is great.
properties? There it is. Configure video. Why? This is.
I know they can't hear it, but we can hear it.
Oh,
Whoever is
the
fucking
neighbor.
jamming outside
Right.
is getting it.
Right.
He'll either have like great sound system or they're having a fucking jam session. Fucking.
Right. I don't even know if it like.
I don't understand.
Like, I don't know what my camera is doing.
Goodbye.
You know what I'm gonna have to do? Exit.
Oh no.
Task manager.
Okay, but that's so true though. Sometimes it's just like you need to die.
Got a GoPro webcam. Go to end task.
End it.
Then go to.
We go to this side of the screen, and then we go to this side of the screen.
Tell it to start GoPro. Tell it. Preview.
I think it's dead. Well, not like, oh, there it is.
Go. There we go.
Dun, dun.
There we are.
Hey.
Now the camera's back. Hey, there we are.
Exciting.
See, I'm like somewhat figuring out my equipment.
You know how to do things. Okay, so where are you at? There you are. Hey, okay.
So, yeah. So these are. Where were we? We were talking about our.
We did this, and then we were talking about this, and then I got distracted by shows and what we wanted to bring.
Right.
And
Okay.
So we're talking
Cool.
about logos.
Okay.
We're like
Cool.
right here.
So, yeah. 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 So since we're wanting to essentially be a place where we have a venue that just it's like you can be who you are,
well,
and it's home.
Yeah, it encompasses basically what we want to do.
Right.
Establishing a space where all shapes, squares, and colors can come through, be accepted, have a space, and be able to see one of their favorite artists or discover new artists. Have local artists be put on a stage where they may not always be presented, and not seeing the same cover bands at the same small venue that comes through every 2 months and Benson. Blink.
or not even so much that, okay, like, I mean, I don't mind going to those same venues.
No,
like,
no,
but
it's when you have the same roster. Like, I understand you can only get certain bands, but when you're seeing the same cover band every 4 months at the same venue.
Yeah, I mean, and some of that is because the economics of bringing in other things.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. But
But like, I want to give the chance to other creators,
and that's
and
exactly it.
also like, I just want to have that chance of bringing in something other than music. Nothing against music. I live for music, but like,
It's like you started an LLC about it or something.
right? But like,
You have other passions. You've mentioned several times about how much you want to put on an esports event. You've also mentioned other times of just having, a space because it'd be kind of cool. Because what if we could have a silent disco? That'd be kind of fun.
yeah,
Or like we could.
it's not so much just the entertainment; it's the right to exist in community.
Again, this is not to get mad political, but like our looking at both of us, we're very much femme presenting. Avi, we have the things that,
Right.
but it's more of our community and those within our community are being harassed. Like Kansas just did the most done dirty thing to all of our trans friends.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah, but it's
it's creating a community of our own as well.
yeah, it's just a right to exist in community is something that we want. Um, it's something that I feel like we're losing so much on. And I think creativity in any sphere is how you commit to community.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's kind of where we want to go. And live entertainment is creativity in any way you see it. And you see esports as, oh, well, it's esports, it's not that big of a deal. But I mean, look at what League of Legends has done for creativity. Look at the music videos
Mm-hmm.
and just the story that it has brought with it. Um, and if you don't think that is creativity, I don't know what to tell you.
I truly, that is not something that I am involved with, but knowing just how much online gaming is a staple. I don't get to game as much as I used to, but
Mm-hmm.
like the fact that as far back as like OG Warcraft, we all know the fucking those online stupid screen capture videos that they would all host. So I can only imagine nigh 20 plus years later of how far just that creativity, because like those in that 20 year span grew up, they're
Yeah.
able to access all of that.
Yeah. So, um, but yeah, so where we're starting with our creativity is cleaning up our logo. So, one of those things is that we're going to start with like changing up the logo to make it a little less cluttered.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, like when I see this, I don't see a cohesive
No.
idea. I just see clutter.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about it is that it is a start of an idea.
Mm-hmm.
It is the start of an identity. Um, it wasn't necessarily a bad idea,
Mm-hmm.
um, but it is kind of sitting in
An inky pool of black.
yeah. Um,
No, because.
it's lacking. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What is the plan?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
So that is where we need to go. Who are you? What is what are you doing? So that is what we need to kind of um, get into. Um, so I would like to ask our viewers, what do you think works well with our current logo? if you guys want to jump in with that at all.
Okay, one of them is me. Just letting you know that, because I think you can click on it. No? Okay.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Because when I try to be on the Mon view, it doesn't show me who's in the...
Yeah.
But, yeah, one of those is me.
Yeah.
For sure.
City.
But to be biased, when I think of logos, I... I'm one of those that will fall for, like, some of the cheesiest things, like boxed water. Like, I fell for that. That's marketing out the wazoo. And it literally just said boxed water on it. And I was like, genius! Perfect! So, like, I guess I would be minimalist.
Okay. So, like,
Yeah, minimalist.
yeah, so, like, a minimalist would be, like, clean, simple, few colors, and, like, so it's, like, Apple.
Yeah. No.
Or Nike, that swoop, or, like, the Dropbox logo. And then you have, like, Bold, who are, like, FedEx, Legos, Monster Energy.
Yeah, no, Monster's there, for sure.
And then, like, Playfuls are, like, fun, friendly. So it's, like, Ben and Jerry's, Fanta.
Do you remember the old school Fanta commercials with, like, the 5 dancing ladies?
Yeah. And then, like, MailChimp.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And then
it
you
was
have...
a bunch of chimps.
And then abstracts are, like, conceptual, symbolic, geometrics. So that's, like, Adidas, Pepsi, BP. Because, like, BP is that, like, flower.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody, like, realizes that's BP except...
If you look at it a certain way, yeah.
Well, it's, like, you know it's BP.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, like, why is that BP?
Yeah, and, like, unless you actually asked, you never really understood. Because it doesn't look like it, but it is.
Yeah. And then everybody knows the Pepsi. But why is that Pepsi?
Yep. Nope. It's just because that's what they picked that logo and they stuck with it.
Yeah. And then it's like everything. And then Adidas has the 3 stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that Adidas? Well, nobody knows, but that's Adidas. So it's like, that is what it is. Let's see. So, I don't know. So I guess what we would be looking for is what kind of...
I like that you put the comment legally safe.
Let's start with a new one. Bam. So I guess the question would be, what do we go with? Minimalist, bold, playful, abstract.
So,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we have the skill for abstract or playful.
Oh, hell no. You've said since the beginning that we need to find, like, an actual graphic artist, and, like, I don't know anyone. But, you know, there's always hope out there that we'll find someone someday.
Yeah.
But, I think we should just fucking go for it, and like you did with the first rendition, and just fucking because I honestly, with our new redo of everything, I'm trying to not pressure into one sort of concept, because we don't really know what we're doing, and that's kind of fun. But on the opposite side of, we have an idea of what we don't want, so we know what to avoid. We know what color palettes we're not looking for.
Yeah.
And for the minimalist slash extra, because like I would say our past was uh, bold, but also dreadful. And that's not one of your lovely adjectives over here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Playful's an adjective. But I like the idea of utilizing a singular image, kind of like with the guitar,
Mm-hmm.
of like if utilize something of a nature like this, not boom, 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 boom of how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as you said, very busy. Very busy.
Yeah. I think if we had just used like the guitar and
Yes.
with like
I made a spot. Control Z. Fabulous. Okay, you keep talking.
if we had just used like the world
Mm-hmm.
or the guitar or um say um a person sitting on a globe
Mm-hmm.
and then put global ruckus underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been much more.
Yeah.
I just smacked that, so hopefully that didn't fuck with the sound too much. That would have been much more interesting, I think.
Sorry. Can you press N for me? Yeah. Cool. No, I'm just gonna. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, figuring it out. You keep talking. This is cool.
So
We need
probably size.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Let's do. Nope. Steel too thick. I'm just figuring what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. But still, I like the clicky clacky sounds of your keyboard. They're nice. They're very smooth. Because I do remember you used, well, not these pictures, but used of, like, oh god. Yeah, but it's just like the stencil of spray paint and shit.
Oh, so
I know. I was just pointing out over here and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So, in Photoshop, they had a bunch of things that I could use. The problem is with Photoshop, they're very vague in ownership. And not that you don't own your stuff, it's just that you share licensing and that they have the right to use your creations within their environment for promotion of their products. So if you make something in Adobe, they have a right to take what you made and go use it to promote Adobe. Especially if you made it in their free soft, which I did. So, our logo was open for being used in promoting Adobe, which, considering I used their free soft version of Adobe products with their freely available objects for creating the logo.
You're good. I'm figuring things out.
Yeah.
Hey! Yes! God, I was looking at the wrong frick box. You can keep talking. Sorry.
That's what it opened like partially allowable for them to use our logo. And that wasn't something that I really wanted to allow for, if that made sense. So, it's something that you have to understand as someone who gets into things. Now, with GIMP, I don't have that kind of issue. Jesus.
Yeah, being this far out, I'm sure it's hard.
So, it's things that I will create in GIMP are much more under my control as to who gets to use them, how they're used, and then where they're used. And so I can, and how they're credited, right? Um,
Hell yeah.
Is that a bell pepper brush?
Pepper. The face just pepper. Hold on, let me
Sorry.
let me 100% that for you. Pepper.
Oh.
Pepper.
There's our logo.
Pepper.
No. Anyways. Sorry.
Joy got a little silly. It's fine. You're allowed to be silly. Oh, nice. Oh, I need to take this off. Okay.
Just the GIMP logo.
But just so faint. It's just fucking huge, by the way. Wilbur.
Just lost my fucking
Train of thought.
Yep.
Sorry, bro. My bad.
No, that was not you. That was just
Baba. Yeah, that was all the things combined into one. No,
But yeah, no, it's just there are details that you have to take into consideration. I don't know what you want to go for as far as so are you wanting to go for minimal?
no, I'm just honestly clicking around while you've been talking.
Okay.
To get an idea, but I now don't know what I did. Because I changed the ink color somehow. Reset. Nope. I don't know what I did. I did something. I think I just changed the ink color. Either that, because I clicked the clipboard image, I can't draw on it. See? I don't know.
What did you do?
Exactly. I don't know. Lock the pixels. We can always delete it. It's fine. There wasn't anything there. Just click the X up at the top. Get rid of my shame. Yeah, discard changes. Hey, look, it's gone. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Cool. Oh, 1080p. Square.
Okay.
Now, just draw something to see if it even does anything. Ah, it's still fucked. Sorry. It did not
Okay.
break. Yay!
There.
Did it.
There. Fixed.
What do you want? Do you want minimalist? Do you want...
I'm gonna be honest. I still like the idea of having some kind of noticeable graphic, but something that's still much more legible.
Same.
I don't know that I want the full ass name. because
No,
it's
that's fine.
long.
No shit. It is pretty fucking long. No, I'm cool with that. I love GPR for a reason. It's not.
GRP.
Yeah, sorry. Dyslexia for the win. But dropping it down to whatever, because it could be that we do, what'd you say, for FedEx or whatever. We make something abstract within GRP. I had to say it in my head first before I said it out loud, because I was totally going to say GPR again. I was. Global production ruckus. No. I think it would be fun. I think it'd be cool just to just be like, all right, we have a G, an R, and a P. That's terrible. I'm too far over on the mouse. I'm running into that thing.
Yeah, there's this lovely thing called letters. We can even choose our font.
Well, I was just going for drawing it out to be like, okay, from GRP, how could we connect them? How could we put an image inside of them? Like something like that. That's all I was going for.
Yeah.
Tell me how you really feel, fucking dude, man.
Webdings.
Yes, because that's what we should do. Make our logo wingdings.
Yeah.
And I'm the one with the silly juice. Hello.
It's just fuck with everybody.
I'm sorry, do you speak wingdings? My logo can only be read in wingdings. Oh, do you have papyrus here? Sorry, I can't. I'm only talking wingdings. Anything but New York Times Roman. Anything but that.
Oh no. No. We're gonna do this.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Oh, that is so boring.
Oh yeah, exactly. But of do we want more not calligraphy style, but it's amazing.
What?
You just I love MV Bowley regular. Can you just hike it up to 150 for me and see what happens?
There.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. 1,000's too much. 150's too little. Okay. That only kind of pisses me off. That's fine. It's fine. G.
Okay. That's mildly obnoxious, but okay.
Okay. So, what do you? I think I interrupted you when I asked you this question earlier. Bold, minimalist, eccentric. Obviously, too busy. Again, we know where we don't want to be.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want busy.
no.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah. Are you trying to be comparatively to Cracker Barrel, where there's an image within the thing? Are you trying to be more like Nike, of where it's an image? What do you see? If you you could pull this out of the netherworld, what would it be?
I think I'd rather have like a separate image that could stand on its own if need be, but like an image that could also be like on top of the lettering.
Mm-hmm.
So like so you could put the image on a t-shirt or whatever, but like you could put lettering somewhere. So like I don't know how to like explain it. Like
What's a comparison?
you know how like you have stylized lettering for like I hate like putting it, but like the Nike pants where like Nike is down the fucking
Mm-hmm.
like down the sweats.
Yeah.
And it's like it says Nike down the sweats.
Yeah.
But it's like that font is Nike, and nobody else can use that font.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have something similar to that. Obviously we can't do that if we use a set typography.
Mm-hmm.
So like this doesn't work. Which means that we would have to make our own, which is obnoxious.
Okay, so no obnoxious. Got it. Writing it down.
But like you still want something that's simple enough that like it's not difficult to transfer onto things.
No. I'm just gonna doodle. Keep talking.
Would this be easier if we switch seats?
Okay. Do you want to switch?
Yeah, we can switch.
Okay.
That way you have a little bit more control over the keyboard and mouse.
I think.
Yeah.
Don't look at the man behind the camera. They'll find out that we have legs. The men must not know that we have legs.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I have a warm butt.
Oh my
Chair
god.
will be warm. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a common mockery.
So, I don't know. I don't know if there's something like others would have input as to whether or not they would have interest in putting in ideas as to what they would want to see. Like, if you were to put on Global Ruckus merch, what would you be willing to wear? Like, because if I want to wear something from Global Ruckus, I want it to look nice and what the?
Don't ask me questions. I don't know what I'm doing.
What is this, a jellyfish?
I don't know. I'm literally just... I'm clicking buttons and seeing what happens, Joy. There is no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing.
I can see that.
You want to keep talking about anything? Like, are we just going to keep looking at the back of my head and I make mistakes? I'm trying to doodle here, God. No, I mean, I I understand that though. Of like, I want to wear something that looks cool, but when
I want it to stand out on our website. I want it to look nice on the website. I want it to be like, okay, this looks respectable. But also, like, I want it to be like something that, like, doesn't look super corporate-y either on the, like, because, like, nowadays they put it on, like, your bank shit, too, and it's like, bleh.
yeah, no, the fact that Finbo is like everywhere now is crazy.
The fact that Finbo is just literally just Times New Roman.
Yeah, and what did I tell you that I fucking hate Times New Roman? Because like I just don't understand like what
We're a tree now.
I'm not. You are so questioning of an artist. I don't understand. What have I done wrong? I don't know how to draw a volcano, okay? I am just doodling. Now I have to start over. I feel so self-conscious. Maybe this is exactly why you and I are not ever in the same room, because we can't keep our shit together. I'm gonna say this. This is the first time I've been around Joy in about 7 months.
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah. Let that just say that. Fucking hermit.
What?
No, I get it. There is such a weird echo right here because of the corner and the screens. It's throwing my fucking ears off. Want to talk about this fucking volcano, huh? Yeah, we have a tiny volcano. Got a size problem. Size queen. I'm an immature person. I'm sorry, Joy. No, because like when I think of, it's really hard, but when I think of Global Ruckus, I think of us just one doing whatever we want, because that's clearly what we're choosing as an option. But not necessarily controllable, but we actively are a force to be reckoned with, which is why I'm trying to think of a volcano and like eruption again. What the fuck is that?
The fact that we're like 12 years old.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think it's just like you look at me and laugh sometimes as well, and I don't even have to say anything. It's just my face, and you're like, that one I do know is me, because I'm an instigator. Instigator to the tens. No, but that's the weather. There's gonna be rain in 60 minutes. Just thought you should know.
Oh, is that my phone being a dork?
No, that was mine.
Oh, okay.
No, I get the whatever updates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, mine's like, expect rain in the next hour. Mine's just quieter about it, I guess.
Well, I have my phone always on vibrate, so.
That's fun.
Candy Mountain, Charlie, Candy Mountain.
Oh my god.
I know. For For some weird reason, I just thought about like drawing a cave, and then just like.
Now we're traumatizing people.
Come in.
Oh God.
Give us your kidneys. But
full on millennial trauma here.
yeah, you know, I think I should. I know you have a tablet. I would buy a tablet for this whole purpose of me not having to fucking use a mouse.
Yeah, I just.
I want the one that you have. Again, I'd buy a new one. That way you wouldn't have to.
Well, the one I have, you have to like program it to like.
That sounds like a hassle.
Yeah.
I know, and that's why I'm saying I would buy a new one so we didn't have to do that.
Yeah. There's one that you can get that it essentially mirrors a screen, so you don't have to do that, and then you can like look at the tablet instead of look at the screen while scribbling at the tablet.
Oh, that's not the problem. The problem is like it just doesn't feel the same because you have to click. Which again, with like a pencil, you still have to interact with it. But
yeah, this one allows you to essentially. You have a pencil, but like you can't look at what you're doing with the pencil. You have to look at the screen while working with the pencil. Whereas some of the newer ones, you can look at the screen that you're drawing on, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I have no problem with the not drawing and looking at what I'm drawing.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
can
know.
find it for next time. But yeah, right now I'm sitting here going, we kind of didn't get very far. We still have an hour.
Yeah. Oh shit! Learning new. What? That was a good one.
What did you find?
I'm reading the bottom. It says click to paint, then shift for a straight line. Oh shit! Nope. I figured it out. Then I didn't. Nope.
Do you have to shift while?
It says click to paint, shift. And I.
Okay, so press shift while. No, like hold shift while.
Clicking?
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. That's brilliant. Thank you. Now you can't laugh at my mountains. No, I don't want that one. Maroon 5. Again, how that works so simplistically. Like, maroon used to be like images, but now it's just a giant M. And we all know.
Okay.
What other weather do you tell me? There's going to be a severe thunderstorm warning at 8:15, it says.
Cool. So in like 20 minutes.
Uh-huh. So we'll see if the internet stays alive at that long.
Yeah, no kidding.
If anything...
Because we know my internet.
Same.
Because Cox is oh so reliable.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for fiber if and when it gets here.
Right. Come on, Google. Because Google's the only one with deep enough pockets to argue with frickin' Cox.
Yep. I hate how much Cox had a monopoly for the longest time. a bad thing. And I'm unmistakably also making the sleep token image at the same time. Not trying to, but I'm almost there.
Okay.
um.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, what are we doing here?
Hey, you told me I could think around. Here. Oh no, I can't do that. Can I?
With the
Bring this over here so you can look at it. This over here, or no?
you can, yeah.
Do you want me to?
I mean, we're pretty much so far off of this, so
Well, I'm literally trying to make something, or at least
Yeah.
figure it out, and you.
well, this only works if we kind of actually have like
An idea, but we
Yeah.
don't have an idea.
yeah. So you can just kind of close that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you might as well just minimize it for right now
Okie dokie.
and play around until we have something that we kind of like. Okay, cool. What you looking for?
So. Oop, nope.
You might want to go back a little bit.
What do you mean?
You have a dot still. There you go.
I'm just trying to figure out a layer.
You're wanting a layer?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
Ow. So whatever I now do doesn't affect that thing.
Correct.
See, I learned something. Is it the right thing? No, but I learned it.
Okay, what are you wanting to do?
Nothing. I'm just fucking around and finding out. Is there anything you want to do, Joy? Is there anything you want to discuss? Since
Okay.
you're both just.
So, is there something that you're wanting to keep from this? No.
Nothing. Nothing really, no. But.
From any of these? Because there wasn't really anything I wanted to keep from these.
No. Again, I'm literally just throwing things at the wall.
Because here I'm just like looking at this and I'm going, what the hell is this?
I don't know. Nope.
I think
That was my phone. Sorry, who's ever downstairs?
bigger brush to be able to make use of this.
Oh, it's only on size 11. What are you talking about? Nope. Oh.
Interesting.
Cheetah. That's what our old logo reminds me of. But there's no cool fish to look at.
It's slightly painful to look at.
That one's slightly painful to look at. Dear God. Swoosh. No, no, no. Forgot that it was that big again. Anything you just want to like tell me to attempt? Nope.
Are you still on the background brushes?
No, I'm looks like grip.
Yeah.
Sorry. Again, this is a trial and error that I don't get to experience because my laptop doesn't work like this.
Yeah.
I think I hear thunder. That or it's still the person with the sound system.
Either is probably likely.
Which letter do you like more, G, R, or P? Obviously not how I draw it. I can't draw G to save my life. Can I even draw a better G? There we go. There. That's the dick. You can answer my question. Which letter do you prefer? Holds a banana to your head. Pick a letter! Pick a fucking letter!
I think it would be cool to kind of connect the G to the R.
Mm-hmm. No, God, no. How would you connect it? Would you do like back to back?
No. Off of the G, the lower part.
Mm-hmm. Right here?
Yeah, so connect. Okay. So. Oof. So.
Dear God. Okay, sorry. That one pissed me off. Okay,
So,
lower part of the G.
Start from the back part of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come down.
Definitely not like that, but like something like that?
It's not bad. I mean, there obviously there's a little
Yeah.
tweaking that we would have to do, but
So it would go down in a
so
diagonal order.
so
Yeah, that's thunder.
yep.
Yep. That do be that thunder.
Something like this.
It's very like 60s styling.
Yeah.
Like Price is Right. It's not like a bad thing.
Right.
But this is what it reminds me of. Sorry.
Obviously, we would probably need to do something like this to help.
Yeah.
Differentiate the G a little bit more.
Hold on, let me. So let's do what you did earlier, but we just do one. What? How did you pick? What?
Go to the picture.
E. Ah.
Which one do you want?
Starting at the top and working my way down.
Probably one of the bold scripts.
I see. We should go with that one because I can't read it.
Impact.
Yeah, sure. And then.
Yeah, probably pull it up to like 150.
I'm so used to a side. And then, where do I put G at?
Probably up further. Yeah.
G.
Okay.
How do I move just that?
Click that.
Aha. Cool. Okay. See, we're learning. We're learning.
Okay. What are you wanting to do now?
Well, I was just going off of.
Try that. And then use.
Ooh, not 390. Good lord.
And then
Ooh,
use the move tool.
this one. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
And then go back to and then P.
Mm-hmm.
Just
The magic number of
300.
This is Sparta.
Move.
Nope. There's so much more clicking than I'm more accustomed to. I wish there was a snap tool.
And you're done.
Okay, but how do we unhighlight that? Because that's still.
That was your last selected.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. Probably select that. There. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how people feel about it. It would definitely be something that we bring to like others.
Mm-hmm.
We could definitely put it up as a vote.
Oh yeah, this would be something that we could.
Oops. You move the background. So.
I hate this game.
What are you wanting to do?
I don't think I like how it just makes the R look like extremely dense.
Oh. I don't see what you're seeing, so.
That's okay.
Because the R is already kind of dense.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just the size of how the script does it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you wanting to do? Select the G?
Yeah, no, I was just trying to. Oh, excuse me. Not sneeze when anything. Okay, so yes, I do know that we have to go over here for this.
Is that what you're wanting?
Yeah.
Do you like this one?
I'm gonna try to change the color of it.
Okay. What color do you want?
A color that doesn't make your eyes angry.
Okay, so over on the left-hand side?
Yep.
Down. There's down. There.
Aha, thank you. You said red is evil, so
Red
I'll be no
can
red.
be evil.
Sorry.
Doesn't mean that it is. It's just my eyes are little bitches.
Bitches.
Just like my kidneys can be little bitches and they are demanding water.
I find it comical when people have to do this to drink anything. Like, what color do you not olive poop green? that's a fruit and a bowel movement. Too bright.
I don't know. Are you wanting green to be a color that defines global ruckus?
No, I am just clicking on this because there we go. I fucked up.
Okay. What colors are you wanting to define global ruckus with? One. That's something you have to decide on. How are you wanting to... What color palette are you wanting to use?
Well, now that I mentioned like 60s theme style, my brain is only thinking of like mustard yellows, like terracotta. I know stuff that you said literally doesn't exist in your eyes because yellows don't exist. So, what about you? What color do you want?
Okay, so here's my thing. Are you wanting to go with neutrals? Are you wanting to go with like a monotone? Are you wanting to go with a bold blue, like cool tones? Are you wanting to go with warm tones? Like, what kind of color palette are we looking at? Are we wanting to go rainbow?
Eh.
Like, what is the color palette that we are looking to have everything look at?
What colors are most pleasing to me tend to be more of neutrals and mild vibrance. I wear black all of the time.
Right.
But most of my favorite clothing to wear are like teals or pinks, purples, light greens. Nothing like. I'm not putting neon colors on my face anymore and shit like that. I'm not wearing like hazard yellows anymore. But because you are also a person that wears neutrals and darker colors, but
Right.
you also will wear grays and like light blues and shit like that. So like, dear God, how bad was it? That was like 3 squads and maybe 1 ambulance.
Okay, to be fair, the police station is A block.
Oh, I forget that. Sorry. I was like, God, that was so fast. What the hell is this about? I'm closer to fire stations. Like my fire station is like both of them are within like
Literally, Bellevue Police Station is that right there.
You throw a stone, you'll hit their cruisers. Got it. Got it.
I mean, and then the hospital is
Right there. I know.
like a 5-minute drive down that way.
Yeah, if that. If you jump the hill, not even.
I don't know why that didn't change color.
Because it doesn't like me. What colors do you like, Joy? What colors bring you joy? To go like full whatever that one lady is that says bring you joy if you don't even think get rid of it or whatever.
Marie Kondo?
Yeah, that lady. I don't know. I never watched her show. I just know the principle of like, does this bring you joy? No, then give it to someone or get rid of it.
I don't even know if that's her last name.
No, I think you're right. I would like to know why that.
I just know that like my last pair of trips still still in possession have like a giant rip in their ass right now because I jumped
His lightning strikes again. We live in the Midwest, so lightning strikes are now becoming more inner city versus outer city.
Yeah. Yeah, they're hitting buildings.
One of my coworkers' house got hit by one last night. So
Yeah.
why to get back to time? Did that do it? Nope.
No. Can you
Can I, Mr. Krabs? I don't think so.
may?
No.
No.
All right. Hold on. I'm just curious, real quick. May I?
Mhm.
What if we were to do? Yep, that's what I thought. You son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Okay, actually, you know what? Fuck it. No, I want that. But don't click the background. I picked blue. What would be another color you want to pick?
With that dark of a blue, I'd go with something
Oh,
like.
no, I am now throwing up just different. We have a black one. I'll make these ones bigger. Ooh, I don't like that color. Never mind. So what if I change it to like? No.
It didn't change the color.
This is a weird way to figure this out, but I'm glad I'm figuring this out. Because it really should just be as highlight. But what? I mean, do you want to switch back so you can look at this stuff now?
Well, I'm like wondering why the current letter
Mm-hmm.
won't.
Hey! I don't know why it won't either, Joy. It's a great question. Okay. We have dark blue.
I'm almost wondering if you could go with like.
So that's where we are.
Yeah.
Do you want to go with like a lighter blue? Do you want to go like green?
Like maybe going with like
A teal? A mauve? Terracotta?
maybe blue that's kind of going into a teal.
Okay. Ooh, no.
No, that's too light.
Yes. That's more teal.
But darker.
Yeah.
Go back.
Too bright.
Yeah.
Too dark.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think of that one? Or is that too
Nope,
much?
that's fine by me. I love that. I love dark teal.
Okay. So let's add that to the palette.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out. What do you see? That's not almost the same with the
Yeah.
background of that and that.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, what if we did?
But like
I want.
hmm?
I said the fact that it's lined up wrong bugs me.
How is it lined up wrong?
Not like lined up wrong, just the twinge of how they're interlapping with each other.
Oh, yeah.
It the steez is a steez that I just don't.
Yeah.
Obviously that's so close to the old palette that I hate it. We should do that again, but differently this time. It only took us an hour and a half to figure out what the fuck we were doing. That's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
But like
We're getting
it's
somewhere.
definitely simpler.
Oh my god, yes, and that's the point because too busy.
Yeah.
But I think okay, so we do have one concept that we like from the beginning, or from the old one, just the GRP.
Mhm.
Grop.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do. Oh God. Gross. That's just like bright. So let's not go with Barney. I'd rather go with eggplant than Barney.
That's kind of eggplanty.
What? Okay. What's like true fruit of the loom grape? Nope, too dark. You said eggplant. You agree with eggplant?
Yeah, about there.
Lighter or darker?
Darker. Right about there.
Okay. That because we add that,
Yep.
and then
Okay. And then you have to
yeah, we gotta make a new one.
you have to go double click on that G.
Yes, you're right. Ah. Hmm. Damn it. Move to a- Maybe it's the tiniest one in the world. Okay, so we have a fireball. Salmon? What do you think? What? How do you feel about salmon? Besides, I know you don't like fish, and not in a, but in like a actual fish.
It's more like fish are deadly.
That I know.
I mean, it's not the worst color on the planet.
I'd rather go with like more of like a pale
about a yellow?
A yellow? Are we talking like?
Like a sunflower yellow.
Okay. Ooh, no. And I don't want goldenrod.
No, like a kind of a bright yellow.
Hey. Well, this is more sunflower. Do you want bright?
Like, I guess, like, kind of a brightish pale. Like, I guess, I don't even know what, like, sunflower yellow is.
I wish I didn't, but I do. I spend way too much time in Kansas. It's also giving me very much Ukraine right now with the yellow on blue. Let's just. You said sunflower though. That's definitely not sunflower. It's goldenrod. I hate that I'm that kind of person where like that's goldenrod. That's not sunflower. Pale. Did not think I'd be this picky about a fucking color.
I don't know.
I mean, I like that one more than I like that one.
Yeah.
But that's just because I like this color combination. Reminds me of a flower patch.
Yeah. So.
Are we leaning towards more minimalistic for a new logo?
A little bit, yeah.
Because this could also be like the thing that goes down alongside of pants. This could also be on a water bottle. Hat, not so much. Hoodie, I think it'd be more for like a chest or like a sleeve. But
And if you do it on a sleeve, then you can leave like the back for like an actual, like image. For like the actual event type stuff. Which would be nicer. You could also go monochrome with like just black. Which is also a choice. You could do that.
Ooh, nope.
Or like gray.
What's your definition of gray? Are we talking like your wall color? Because it's almost kind of blue-gray. Or are we talking like steely gray?
My walls are like pale blue.
Maybe I'm colorblind.
This
lighting doesn't help either.
Yeah, my walls get washed out by the lights. They're like a pale blue. That's fine.
remember.
That didn't select the P.
No, it didn't. Sorry, I'm a child.
As if I didn't.
That didn't select the P. Let's just see what that does. Wedge. Nope. No, you need the move tool.
We could do it that way. What do you think about that one?
I like the idea of just kind of like lining. I wish there was like a copy and paste, and then we could just change the different colors as we go, and then kind of just like cycle through colors to see which ones. Because I like this one. I like the descending order. Of the three, I'm still leaning towards the one with the random yellow. But again, I like the pop of color. It'd be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Would you want a fourth option? We can do that too.
What if you instead of using the black P, what if you use the yellow P? You gotta change the layer.
No, I know. It was just funny that it did that to me like that. And I was like, what do you mean? Oh, I almost screamed. Excuse me. Okay, which one are you? So we want this one?
Yeah.
No, we want
No.
this one.
Yeah. You scroll that one to the top.
This one's the top?
Yeah. What do you think?
That's not bad.
It gives you the random pop of color without it being too much color. Does that make sense?
But how would you feel about a yellow R versus a yellow P?
In between two black letters?
Oh no, it'd be green. It'd still be the black G.
A yellow R and then a gray P. That would be interesting.
Let's make it happen. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope, cancel. I promise I will learn. Okay. My burps taste funny.
Okay. That's interesting.
I don't like it as much.
No.
No.
I like
that's better.
I like the bold color out in front. I feel like having the neutral color out in front kills the goal of the the size of letters. Fucks with that.
I know. We have enough colors out here that I'm not just fucking around. What if we did G?
Is there a way to lock that background?
I don't know. You have that. Um. Hold on. Click out. Yeah, right there.
No.
Is that what that means? No. Oh God, sorry.
Lock position and size. There we go. Now you can't move it.
Thank you. You stopped me from ruining things.
There you go. Now you can move those. Do you want to make those other G, that one G and PNR, all 300s?
No. I'm now just going to. Yes, Captain. Because I do agree that the bold should be in the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if we're going to use black at all, it needs to be in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we're going to use gray at all, it needs to be in the middle. It can't, because gray floats too far behind black.
Mm-hmm.
So it would die out if you put it behind black.
Mm-hmm.
So I think black is very much an anchoring color.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always in the background.
Well, the thing is like if we make any black merch, we'll have to change it.
Mm-hmm. So I think black's out.
Okay.
I think gray is fine to
Mm-hmm.
use. It just needs to be on top of another color,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't blur out, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it makes bold colors like pink and yellow pop a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So what about the purple, gray, and pink, or purple, gray, and yellow? How do you feel about that one?
Hold on, I have to look at it. It's a little busy.
Mm-hmm.
RPG.
It's less busy than the green, the purple, pink, and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
If if that makes sense.
No, you're right. I
And I don't hate it as much as the blue, green, and burgundy.
so like, what if we stay within like this hue of colors,
Okay.
but we just explored more of the rainbow of it? So, cause you know how they're like all matte, but they're not like vibrant.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because I get what you're saying that this. What you said?
Mhm.
These three together. Because, like, I think it'd be also kind of cool if we thought about regrouping as well, not necessarily the descending order, you know?
Mhm.
Because I think it looked too busy if they were scrunched together, but, like, not everything. I don't also want to be, like, bouncing across either. Like, I don't want, like, none of that shit.
No, that gets too busy too.
Yeah. But I do like the matte look of these hues,
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is this too? Is this like hue of colors bad for your eyeballs?
No,
That's good.
it's just when you have too many colors together.
No, you're right. Well, that's why I want to explore to figure out what color combinations work better for the idea.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm sticking to the ones we have just selected because
Yeah.
that's a split of the just top the dome. I'm not really trying to like do it like that.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. It may be something that we.
Because like we could always I don't know how to do it, but like what if we 180'd the R so they should have back or something, you know? Like, fuck if I know, bro.
I wonder if there's a mirror tool.
That would be a question. Flip.
Um.
Select layer position and size are locked. But I'm not trying to do that one. I want this R? No. This R. No. There's so many R's. Is it this R? Is that it?
I don't know.
Shift F. That was not it. Control Z. Because now there's that weird dot thing right there.
Yeah. Um. What can we do with this? No.
I really need to ask Anne. I need to.
trying to figure out.
Because it says unified transform, rotate, scale, shear, perspective, 3D transform, and handle transform.
Shift T?
Shift T for unified transform.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know why it's selecting just that one pixel. But
Reset.
can we delete that? I mean, because we can make another bar.
Delete layers. No.
No, you have to be under.
Okay. There's the R that we want.
Can we do it?
Shift F. Shift F. Flip this. Hey.
Hey, that looks so bad. Thank you for figuring that out. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Doesn't look good. Not with this font necessarily. It almost disappears.
Yeah.
John Deere. Sorry.
Yeah, it kind of disappears. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what you're like, it loses identity.
It does. It doesn't look like a real letter anymore.
Yeah. At least in this font, it does.
No. I don't think this is going to be the final font, but this is a branching off point.
Yeah.
We've really been going for almost 2 hours, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No wonder I feel like crap. Not in like a bad way, but like in a. I think I have been talking for 2 hours straight, huh?
Yeah.
Gross.
It definitely is an interesting.
AARP, but it's GRRP.
Yeah, it's.
Because, like, side by sides, I don't mind that color combination together.
Yeah.
Because, like, even, like, those couple colors aren't terrible. Again, I like the matte look of colors, not necessarily like the.
Yeah, but, like, are those colors that you would want to see on a website together?
You don't ask me that question because I have no sense of style or fashion. I don't know what colors could go together. I wear pink and green hair daily. I should not be asked what color combination looks good together, and you should know that. Am I giving my earnest opinion? Yes, yes I am. But I clash every day. All of the time. My favorite thing to do is wear a pattern with a print with horizontal stripes. Because it pisses people off. You know, like, oh god. But yeah.
So.
This felt mildly productive, yet not. What do you think?
Did you learn more about GIMP?
Yeah, no, I didn't say. That's why I said mildly productive, but not.
Okay.
There's a solid 20 minutes there where it's just us laughing and not stop laughing, but you know, nothing wrong with that.
There's this thing of like, okay, realistically,
Yes, talk to
is there anything about this that you do like?
I mean, not necessarily. Again, it's trying to again because we don't know an idea just quite yet of what we want to represent besides just making a space for what we want. That concept doesn't come to images as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Or
Because I really don't want to use like an AI generator for giving us ideas because that's gross.
no, again, I love the idea of getting like a tablet and like you fuck around with some stuff, I fuck around with some stuff. Not even necessarily like a tablet, but just like
Yeah.
both of us because we both have GIMP now. Or like maybe on one of our Monday meetings, we can sit down and discuss things further too. I know, right?
Yeah.
Nap.
Yeah. Because I'm sitting here looking at this and being like, I like this idea of like the cascading.
Mhm.
But again, it feels like this still doesn't have an identity.
Yes.
It still looks like, who is this? And that may just be an issue of like because we still don't know who we are.
Mhm.
Or we still haven't developed that identity within the community
Mhm.
as a whole.
Mhm.
And so people are gonna just be like, okay, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So not having the full readout of
Mhm.
global ruckus. So like you could just like you could have this stand out on its own, but like also on like the website or whatever you could have the little letters
Mhm.
of like global ruckus productions read out from there just like on top of the
Mhm.
and it sounds like someone is trying to get your fucking attention.
No, that's another lightning strike happening within 0 miles away from you. Every buzz that you've heard within the last 10 minutes has been my weather app being like, hey, there's weather in your area. Did you know that? Oh, hey, there's a lightning strike. Oh, wait, severe weather storm. Thought you should know. And it's just like, thanks. Tell me this all at one time. I don't need the play by play or the blow by blow of
Just think of when I like used to umpire small children's baseball and softball games.
well, you have tiny children swinging metal bats around. That matters a little more if there's lightning or inclement weather.
Well, I had to like look at it
Mm-hmm.
and had to judge whether or not we stayed on a baseball field.
Here, let me pull up my meteorologist cap here. We should leave.
And just be like, yeah, we're gonna go, or and then have like coaches yelling at you because
Oh gosh, I can only imagine. Coaches, parents.
and you're like 5'2", but these coaches are 6'5".
Yeah, you are a small umpire at best. The umpire outfit wears you actually. I saw you in it one time, and it was just like you looked like a giant marshmallow, but with the face guard. Because like you had all this padding on, so you didn't get hit or destroyed, but then face guard. So it's a look.
It's a look.
It's a look.
So, yeah. Okay.
I think Joy hates all of everything that we've done and is going to behind once the cameras are off just be like, I don't like this. We're gonna do everything different. And I'll be like, okay, that's valid.
I think we're gonna probably both fuck around with this.
I think we have to relearn what we're doing because we were not the kind of people we were in 2020.
Mhm.
So it was 2021, right?
Yeah. We were still in pandemic mode
Whoo!
when we started putting this all together. And we were just like thinking, when this is all done, what do we really want people to not be in community together?
Mhm. Yeah. It's pretty sad out here. If I'm honest. There's a large disconnect.
Yeah.
Any
So,
closing thoughts?
um,
Any thoughts for next week?
I think next week let's have some ideas for people to kind of like poke at and put holes in.
Yeah, we'll put this on the Facebook. The
Insta.
Instagram. Thank you. I was like, there's a third one. What is it?
Maybe even the YouTube.
I mean, you want to make shorts. We can make shorts out of our failures. I'm down with that. How else do you get people to engage besides being like, I kind of sucked at this. Critique me. Exactly. Like, yes. Neither one of us know what we're doing. I spent a good chunk of the time just being here like clicky click click. So, I think.
Here's a volcano.
Yeah. What do you mean? You thought it was a tree. See? You don't even like my volcanoes. You call it a tree. No. So next week we'll get together.
Yeah.
Not in the same place. Maybe the same time.
Yeah. And we'll have a couple different ideas that we'll
hopefully be able to talk about. And if not, we will both watch Joy figure it out together while I am on the other side of the screen just staring and watching her.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have that tablet thingy pulled out.
I think it'd be easier. That way all you have to do is worry about, the shift click.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. We'll see you all
next week
on Friday at 7 o'clock for part 2
of 5 billion.
As we
discover what the fuck this is, discover merch, discover
website design, see what
I'm excited about that one. And
see what Squarespace has changed on us again for like the 15 billionth time. Because they're always changing something on their design stuff. And what's available for your subscription package. So, we'll catch everybody later.